Hello, my name is Carmen. I am the owner of Luminosity Acne Skincare in Cary, North Carolina. And at Luminosity, our only focus is on the successful treatment of acne. So today I'd like to talk to you about how to find out with 100% certainty if the makeup or skincare products that you're using are actually pore clogging. And unfortunately, it's not as easy as trusting what the label says. So just because a manufacturer tells you that their products are oil-free, formulated for acne, or non-comedogenic does not mean that they're being truthful in the fact that these products will not clog up your pores. And I will tell you from many years of experience of working with acne-prone individuals that there is a whole bunch of products out there geared towards us acne-prone people that are actually pore clogging. So you always just want to be safe. The only way to ensure that your products are truly acne safe is just by doing a little bit of homework. And the first thing I'd like you to do is to go to my website, luminosityacneskincare.com, and sign up to receive a free copy of the same list of pore clogging ingredients that I give to all of my office clients. So when I work one-on-one with a client, one of the first things that I give them is a list of pore cloggers to avoid in both their skincare and makeup products. Because I know from experience that if clients invest money with me to get their skin cleared up, but they haven't checked their makeup for bad ingredients, they're just not going to get as cleared up as quickly, or sometimes depending on how many bad ingredients are in their current makeup, they may never get cleared up at all. So this list is honestly a super valuable resource for you to have. If something does end up being pore clogging, please be okay with parting with that product. There is no reason to continue hanging on to something that is pore clogging. It's just not doing your skin any favors. In fact, it's only going to make your acne worse. Alright, so I'm going to assume that you went and downloaded your free list of pore clogging ingredients to avoid, and it basically looks like this. So I know at first glance there is a lot of ingredients on here and it may look overwhelming, but don't let that deter you. Again, this list is the key in making sure that you are not making your acne worse than what it already is. Okay, so let's talk about how to properly use this list to your advantage. So the first thing that I want you to know is that there are going to be many different versions of every ingredient written on this list. Always keep in mind that not every version is going to be pore clogging. You want it to be an exact match to how it is written on the list. So for example, let's take DNC red dye number 3. Now I'm just going to make this up, but if there happens to be a DNC red dye number 1, then that one, even though it's close to the DNC red dye number 3, it's spelled a little bit differently. It's not an exact match. So that version of the ingredient would be just fine for you to continue using, okay? Same thing with another ingredient called glyceryl stearate, okay? There is another very common one called glyceryl stearate SE. The SE makes it pore clogging, but if that's not attached to the one that you see on your list of ingredients in your makeup or skincare products, then you're fine to continue using that. I'll just say it one more time, but something has to match exactly as written on this list in order for you to want to stay away from it. So with that said, you know that in life there's always exceptions to everything, and this list does have a few exceptions to the rules that I just gave you. So if you look at the top of your list, right here it talks about ingredients that have 3 stars next to its name. Basically those ingredients mean that any version of it is going to be pore clogging. So it doesn't matter if it's just its botanical name written out, its common name written out, if it's in the form of an extract or an oil, it doesn't matter. If you see that name anywhere in your ingredient list, avoid it, okay? So for example, with chlorella, that one on the list has 3 stars. That means if it just says chlorella on it, you want to avoid it, or if it says chlorella extract or anything else chlorella, please just avoid it because it is very pore clogging, and it doesn't matter what version you're applying on your skin, it's just not going to do you any favors. Another thing to understand, because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about this, is does the place in the ingredients list matter with these pore clogging ingredients? The answer is no. It doesn't matter if one of these ingredients are at the very bottom of the list, meaning that it's going to be in a smaller concentration. It is still pore clogging. And like I mentioned earlier, acne-prone skin naturally clogs itself up on a daily basis with the buildup of dead skin cells, oil, and bacteria. So again, even adding just that one pore clogging ingredient in a small amount will continue to break you out. So just be okay parting ways with any makeup or skincare product if it's pore clogging. Okay, so you'll have to forgive me because I'm going to give you one more thing to worry about. And that is that manufacturers, they're able to reformulate at any time that they want. So that means that something that's currently acne safe in the future may all of a sudden become pore clogging. So what I recommend is that before you repurchase anything, just quickly go through the ingredients list again, just to ensure that you don't accidentally clog your skin up. Alright guys, so that is it for today. I hope that you found this list helpful. And just know that in the future, if I uncover any new pore clogging ingredients, I will be sure to send you an updated version of this list. Also, if you do use my list and you discover that your favorite makeup is in fact pore clogging when the manufacturer claims that it's safe for acne, go ahead and leave me a comment because I am always curious about that. I just see it all of the time. Okay, I promise that's it. I'll see you in my next video.